Oh my God. So I traveled to San Diego, and I was trying to get my Somali passport. Okay. And so basically Washington, D.C., that's where the embassy is. They usually send, I don't know if you call it delegation, or they send people that work for the embassy to places that have a large group of that ethnic group. So the Somali embassy would send a bunch of people who work for the embassy to Minnesota. So that way every Somali in Minnesota doesn't have to travel to Washington, D.C. to get a passport, to get the services from the embassy. So one of the states they traveled to, California, and they went to San Diego. And so I live in Sacramento. Instead of flying all the way to Washington, D.C., I just flew to San Diego. I literally booked a Spirit Airlines trip and a Frontier trip back.
Oh, wow.
The worst airlines. But I only booked it because it was like 56. So it's a bus in the air. Like it's it's literally a flying bus, dude. It's terrible, right? Like we get there and I fly back 4 hours later. But
that's that fast?
Yeah, I just went there to get the passport. I flew back.
Oh, wow.
I didn't want to spend money in a hotel.
Okay.
It sounds cool that I was in the city for a day. I came back, but no, I was just cheap. I don't spend money on the in a hotel. So I get there and I go do my Somali passport stuff, and I'm filling it all out. And the people there are like looking at me weird, and I'm like, okay, I you know when you know that someone knows you from somewhere, they have this thing in their eyes where they're just like kind of like. I don't know if I should say it. And at one point, after like 5-6 people, one guy goes, "Yo, I think I know you, bro. You do videos?" And then the rest of them were just like, "Yeah," like they got like brave enough to say, "Hey,
the people who are working there."
Yeah. Oh. They're like, "Yeah, we know you from TikTok."
No way.
And then I ended up taking a photo for their newsletter.
Oh, what?
Which is crazy. Like, it's a small world, and I'm like, kind of like I like meeting people. So if they say, "Hey, I like your videos," I'm like, "Yeah, alhamdulillah. Like, how you doing? What's your name?" You know. So the fact that they said that was cool. And then they mentioned, "Hey, are you also here to see the Somali ambassador?" I'm like, "What? No, I'm here to make a passport because I'm trying to go to Hajj." Like, and they're like, "Oh, because he's gonna be in the next room in like 40 minutes." And I'm like, they're like, "You wanna have a meeting with him?" I'm like, "I guess I got nothing to do. I gotta wait for my flight." So I get there and I'm sitting down in a meeting with a Somali investor and all these community leaders, and they went around the table all talking about, "Hey, you know, I'm ahead of this. I'm ahead of this community. I do this. I'm in the educational field." And then I was like, "Hi." I was like, I got a podcast, and you know, I make people laugh sometimes, and you know, and whatever. It was just awkward. And then subhanAllah, at the end of it, I'm saying bye to everyone because I gotta go to the airport. And one of my boys was like, "Yo, you want me to take a picture with you and the ambassador?" And I didn't even think to take a picture with him. And I'm like, I don't care for the photo, but I feel like maybe my dad would think it's cool.
Yeah.
So I took a photo so I could send it to him. So I took the whole photo, Somali flag in the back, the United States flag in the back.
Yeah.
And then this is where it all goes bad.
Oh, man.
Dude, he shakes my hand, right?
And
God. He goes, "Safir Salam."
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
No.
Safir? Travel?
Safir travel, yeah.
Yeah. Salam.
Okay.
Meaning?
Travel safe. Safe travels.
Safe travels.
Yeah.
I know what this means.
Oh my gosh. What did you say? Wa alaikum
assalam. I said, "Wa alaikum salam." And he didn't let go of my hand, dude. He just kept, he's like, "What?"
He was trying to say, "This is the comedian side of you, my brother."
He said, "What do you say?" I was like, "No, I'm trying to dip. Like, when I embarrass myself, I need a clean exit."
Did you, like, as soon as you said it, did you realize it? Or you didn't?
No, I knew. Listen, I knew 2 seconds before I said it. I was like, but it was already, it was loaded. I was like, this is going, it's coming out.